to our Saturday version for Payroll Homemakers. This is a video that's going to show you exactly what you need to do this week in your home if you are a full-time employee or self-employed. So I'm going to take a few minutes in the beginning to say hello to everyone who comes on, and then I will be going through the plan for the week. And when you see me hold up my planner like this, you'll know that we're getting into exactly what you need to do today to get yourself in shape. Okay, so I'm going to take a few minutes to say hello. The first person on and greeting me today is Irene Hartwig, and Irene is saying Merry Christmas to me and my family. Thank you, Irene. Oh, actually, Candace Van Dahl slipped in right before you. Good morning, Kat. Hey, Candace. Make sure everyone is on live. Live chat, not top chat. Make sure you're on live chat if you're live on here with me. All right, let's see who else is on here. Quite a few. Allison Stevens, good morning. I love you. I love you too, Allison. Allison's one of my mentees. Gani Shoughton Lawrence is here. Hi, Gani. How are you this afternoon? It's morning here, but not where Gani is. Lisa Iao. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Jacqueline Ludlow is here as well. Hi, Jacqueline. My oldest friend, Margaret Rose, is here. Hi, Margaret. Let's see who else. Kay Cuffle is here. Karen, hey, good morning, encouraging lady. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Karen. Gaynor Lloyd is here from the UK. Hi, Gaynor. Good afternoon. Dickie Talmadge is here, and it's really early where she is. She's calling from Santa Paula, California. Good morning, Dickie. Maxine Langari is here. Hi, Maxine. She's also in California where it's early. She says that my hair looks pretty. Thank you. I washed it. Thank you, Maxine. Maxine is also one of my fly babies, one of my mentees, as well as Dickie Talmadge. Lee Dalton is here. Good morning from PEI Canada. Pacific, I forget what that means again, but good morning, Lee. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins, good morning. Our kids' Christmas holidays today. Awesome, wonderful. Lisa said blessings to you and Mr. B and family. Thank you so much, Lisa. Violet's Inspiring is Jan from Atlanta. Hi, Jan. So happy to see you live. We're happy to have you here, Jan. I don't recall Violet's Inspiring ever being on here before. Are you new, Jan? Lita is here. Hi, Lita. Good morning. Allison said, we survived our first semester of the year. Only great things to come. Yes. Debbie Johnson is here. Hi, Debbie. It's been a while since I've seen you. Good morning. Mr. B says, happy Saturday, everyone. It's family fun day and game day. Roll Tide, baby. He said, are you going to wear your Alabama shirt today? I said, I'll put it on when the game comes on. I don't want to wear it in my video today. Candace said, this was the first Christmas I was able to decorate without having to first spend hours cleaning the house. That is so good, Candace, and that's what I want for all of you. I really do. Heidi Robertson is here. Heidi is from Kodiak, Alaska. Hi, Heidi. So nice to have you. Are you new as well? I have had Alaskan subscribers before, but I don't recall you ever talking to me, Heidi, but maybe I'm wrong. Lee said Prince Edward Island. Thank you. I never can remember that, and I think that that would be the most glorious place to be, but I forget PEI stands for that. Thank you for keeping me straight, Lee. Gwen Brown, and good afternoon from Scotland. Hardly ever catch you live, but doing my housework this afternoon between family fun activities. Perfect. Hey, Gwen, so nice to have you. We did a, you know where you do the DNA? Oh, I hear we have a nurse coming to check on my mom. She's not in good shape. And Larry's letting her in. Okay, so I'll just kind of listen. I've got the door open. Anyway, I was going to tell you, Gwen, that in my DNA, it says that I have, some of my DNA comes from Glasgow, so I'm Glasgowian, is that right? A little, just like that much, a little bit, more Irish and German and everything else. Violet's Inspiring, again, that is, what's your name again? Violet's Inspiring. I'm looking. Jan, right? Jan from Atlanta. Not new, but first time live. You and Flylady have changed my life, flying for 3 years. That's fantastic. But you're new to us, so we're happy to have you, Jan. Gani said, did my weekly home blessing today have to go to my mother's to my mother. My mother's on Monday. Good idea. I'm glad you did it and you planned it out that way. Barbara North, good morning. Merry Christmas. We had snow this week in Toronto, Canada. Beautiful, a white Christmas. Heidi says yes. Yes, Heidi. So Heidi is new. So welcome, Heidi. Welcome everybody who's new to this group. Allison says boomer sooner. It's football day for her. Dickie Talmadge, I would love to go to Prince Edward Island. I know. Gwen Browning, some good genes then. Yeah. Some good genes. Thank you. Mainly I'm British. Mostly I'm British and German. But I was shocked I have so much British in me. So that's pretty amazing. And then, anyway, who cares what I am? So, how's your day? I'm so happy to see you. So happy you're here. Jacqueline said, I'm so glad to catch you live and feel brave enough to say hi. Oh, Jacqueline, never be afraid to say hi. You know, we're all in the same boat. You know, even me, we're all in the same boat. Allison says, PEI is on her bucket list. Oh, I hope you get to go, Allison. Mary O'Neill, greetings from Ireland. Thank you for everything you do. Oh, Ireland, yay. So glad to have you. So happy to have you, and you're very welcome. My pleasure, Mary O'Neill. I went to school with a girl whose name was Mary O'Neill. I went to Catholic school, and we had our share of Irish there. We had Lebanese. We had, gosh, I'm trying to remember all the different nationalities. We have quite a few nationalities there. And me, mixed up girl. Okay, we ready to get to work? Ready to talk about what's going to happen today? Let's get to work. So here we go. Oh wait, Allison said, welcome to the wonderful ladies who are here. This is a place full of love and grace. Prayers for your mom. Thank you, Lisa. Hold on. What did she say?
The nurse is here, she's going to give her enema.
She's going to do everything on her own?
Yeah.
She knows where everything is, gloves and everything?
I think she's got everything with her.
Okay, if she needs gloves, they're on the tub in the bathroom. Okay? Thank you, baby. I appreciate it.
The heat wasn't up very much in there.
72. It should be on 72. I have to go. I love you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. Ready to get to work? Did I miss anything? Prayers for your mom. I did get that. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. Ready? Here we go. Okay, so if you're a payroll homemaker, here's what you're doing today. And if you're not a payroll homemaker, you're going to do the routines today, okay? If you're an at-home homemaker. But for payroll homemakers, we're going to get up and get dressed, make our bed, unless you're doing weekly home blessing hour. And if you're payroll, you're doing weekly home blessing hour, so strip your bed. For those of you who are at home, make your bed. At-home homemakers. Brush your teeth and wash your face, moisturize your skin, put on a little makeup, fix your hair, swish the toilet, wipe out the sink, empty the dishwasher, or put your dishes away from the dish rack, and then make yourself some breakfast or some coffee. Here's my coffee and my double blessing cup. Love this. It's almost gone and it's cold, but it's still good. All right, so you get that done. And then there's other things we do in the morning, but that is the morning routine. Then we have laundry. So you're going to do your laundry. You're going to start your laundry. You're going to start your sheets this morning first. And then you're going to do everything else. I know that people are saying hi, but I'm not reading right now because I'm doing this right now. So if I read, I'll get distracted. So I will try to skim back later and see what you said. Okay. So laundry, wash and dry, fold and hang, put away. So for sheets, you're going to wash the sheets, you're going to dry the sheets, and you're going to put the sheets right back on the bed. Don't worry with folding sheets or getting out sheets that you have on the shelf. You're just going to put them right back on. So they'll be fresh and sweet and clean, and they won't be wrinkled because you took them right out of the dryer. So that's the plan. Okay. So we're going to do laundry. We're getting some paper done today, 1 inch of paper. This should be the last inch of the week. And there we go. And the other thing we're doing in the morning after breakfast, we're doing a clutter check. We do 3 of those a day. Morning, after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner. If you're at home, you can do that. If you're at home, a payroll homemaker, on Saturday and Sunday, you can do it at those times. Otherwise, you're going to do it before you leave for work, when you come home from work, and then one last time before bed, just to see what bad habits you and your family may have and where things need to be put away. You're not working on existing clutter during clutter checks. You're just looking for the most recent clutter, things that have happened since the last time you did a clutter check, okay? All right, those all happen in the morning. Then we've got, then we're gonna go right into work. So let's just walk through your day-to-day on Saturday. So you do your morning routines, get up and do your morning routine, get your laundry going, go through your little inch of paper. If you have children and you want to get them up now, now's the time. Get them up. They're going to make their bed, put on their clothes that were laid out last night. They're going to brush their teeth. They're going to make sure there's no toothpaste in the sink, wipe their little sink out, hang up their towel, wash their face, comb their hair, come to the breakfast table and have breakfast at the table with you. Okay, when that's done, then everybody's going to put their dishes in the dishwasher, which is now empty because you emptied it before they even got up. If you're waiting on a child to empty the dishwasher, that's probably a mistake if you're in the early stages of this. I'd rather you not do that. I'd rather you empty the dishwasher yourself because it's imperative that you have an empty dishwasher. You can't wait till 2 in the afternoon. It needs to happen first thing in the morning. So if you have one that's doing awesome, then have them come in and do that right away. But if you have a child and you're just now starting this program, I want you to do the dishes, okay? I want you to get them put away first thing in the morning. All right, then we're gonna go right into our zone. And for Saturday, for at-home homemakers, you don't do zones. But for payroll homemakers, we look back at the week for the at-home homemakers to see what zone they were in. This week, our at-home homemakers have been in zone 3. Zone 3 is like the hall bathroom, the main bathroom, and one other room. The thing that I would suggest you do is your children's rooms if you have children, because Christmas is next Friday and we want to try to make some room, straighten their room up and make some room for toys and clothes. Okay, so you're not a long time in there, but you're going to spend, you have an hour today that you can do this. So maybe a half hour in each of the children's rooms. If they're little, if you have big kids, they can do their own. You can just inspect what you expect, okay? All right, so after you've done your hour of zone work, which includes completing the process. So when you're decluttering, you should have 3 containers, 3 separate containers that you can identify so that you don't get them mixed up when you're doing this. So when you're decluttering, you're going to put throw away in one thing, put away in another thing, and give away in a third container. That put away is for any other room of the house. So you're not going to get up and run around when you're decluttering. You're going to stay right there with your foot stapled to the floor. You're not going to run around. You're going to just say, oh, this belongs in the next room. Well, it goes in the put away box. You're not going to run to the next room. You're not going to call kids to come get it. You're just going to put it in the put away box. You're going to go through this, boom, 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 15 minutes. There's a kitty. I just saw that kitty come in my yard. I don't know who that is, but it's a pretty little kitty. Sorry, ADD. Okay, so next we're going to do, when you're complete with the zone rather, you're going to complete the process, which means you're going to take that garbage container, you're going to take that garbage out. And even garbage needs to be disguised because kids and husbands will look at that and say, you're throwing that away? That's perfectly good. I could fix this, whatever. Put it in a garbage bag, put it in the garbage can. If it's giveaway, put it in the trunk of your car, but also cover it some way so that people don't say, no, you can't give that away. That's mine, okay? If you know that it's something, I'm about to sneeze, sorry, I'm prepared. If you know that it's something that they're really not playing with, you know how children are about toys, then just slide it out, get it in a container or bag and put that in the trunk of your car and then put away. So you're gonna walk around the house putting things away. You're gonna put them where they go. All right, if you don't, here's a key. If you have a super cluttered house, maybe it doesn't even look cluttered, but you know it's cluttered because every closet, every drawer, every shelf is jammed to full capacity plus, and there's no place to put these things, then put them in a box in the corner of the room so that the next time you get to that room, you can start decluttering those hidden spaces, and now you will have a place to put this if it's closet worthy. If it's really worthy to keep, you might want to re-declutter that box and say, do I really need to keep this? Okay, so that is the 1 hour in the zone plus time to put things away. Not much time, 5 minutes, 10 at the max. Next, we're going to go into our basic weekly plan. Now, the basic weekly plan for the week for the at-home homemakers is on Monday we do the weekly home blessing hour. But for you, you're going to do the weekly home blessing hour on Saturday morning. Unless you have enough time when you come home and enough energy when you come home to split it into 6 equal parts. So here are the parts of the weekly home blessing hour: dusting, vacuuming, mopping, emptying garbage cans, and cleaning the glass and changing the sheets. So on Saturday, you're going to change the sheets always. But the other 5 days of the week, if you have time, let's say you're a teacher and you get home at 4 o'clock and you feel like you still have energy and you can do a 10-minute job, then you could dust for 10 minutes. Because remember, none of these jobs are deep clean. These are blessings. So we're just doing a little light cleaning, okay? It's not deep cleaning. So when we dust, we use a feather duster and we tickle the tops of things. So if you're going to dust for 10 minutes, choose 5 rooms, spend 2 minutes in each room maximum, and you're done. And we're going to do sort of the same thing with everything else. So emptying all the little garbage cans is another 10-minute or less job, and relining them. Wiping the glass is another 10-minute or less job, and that's just a microfiber cloth that you get damp on one end, and you just kind of wipe the spots off the glass. We're not doing the big clean with the Windex and all that. We're just, if you see spots, like on this window, if I had a dog or a cat, on this window, if I had a dog or a cat that liked to sit there and press their nose on there, there might be spots on there, then I would wipe that off. I don't, so I don't have to. I just touched it, but my hands are dry, so there's nothing on there. But if you have those kind of spots where the dog mashes their nose, maybe on those side lights next to your door or front door, you know, the dog mashes, or the kids get in the picture window on the couch and say, "Daddy's coming home," and they put their fingers on it, then that needs to be wiped off. Or if you have a glass tabletop where children are touching it, then you want to wipe that off. But you only have 10 minutes to do this. So 2 minutes a room maximum. You probably won't spend 10 minutes. Okay, and then the last 2 things we're going to do is we're going to vacuum or dust mop the hard surfaces or carpets in your home. 10 minutes, so 2 minutes a room on that. I recommend a Bissell, little light Bissell hand stick vacuum cleaner, super light. Or better yet, if you have a Roomba or something like a Roomba, there's one called a Eufy, which is a really good price. Check that out on Amazon. Then you don't have to worry about doing your floors. The floors will be done for you every day, especially if you have a dog with hair. But anyway, if you don't have that, use that little Bissell. It's only like, I think it's $29.99 on Amazon. I got mine in light blue. But anyway, you just kind of hit the middles. You don't do a big job. So 5 rooms, 2 minutes a room. And or dust mop, 5 rooms, 2 minutes a room. Or you might have to do a combination. So maybe, like in this room, I have a big carpet and I have tile. So I would do 1 minute on the carpet, 1 minute on the tile, go to the next room. Okay. And then the last thing is mopping. And we're only going to mop the kitchen and the bathrooms. We're not going to mop the tile or hard floors in any other room. This is not deep cleaning time. This is just hitting a lick at a snake, as we say in the South time. Okay, so we're just going to clean the kitchen floor. I like to use a O-Cedar spray mop. It's $19.99 on Amazon. And you don't have to worry about buying refills for it. You just put a little cap of cleanser. I use Mrs. Meyer's in the tank of water. If you're not in the United States, I'm sure there's something similar. I've had different kinds. I currently have the O-Cedar. I really like it. And it's got a washable microfiber head that you can take off after you mop the floor. And it flips, so it has 2 sides. Anyway, kitchen, 3 minutes. That's it. So we're not doing a big deep wash in there. We're just doing a real quick spray and wipe it. And then when we get to the bathrooms, 2 minutes per bathroom. So you will have to prepare your bathroom. You will have to take your rugs up, and you will have to get your toilet brush up, you know, the container for that, and maybe your scale, and maybe the garbage can. Maybe put all those on top of the toilet seat so that you can get in there quickly and get around the toilet and get it done in 2 minutes. Okay. All right. And then that's it. So that's 1 hour, because you have 6 things, including your sheets. That's 1 hour on Saturday, or you could spread it out throughout the week. That's the weekly home blessing hour. The next thing that the at-home homemakers do during the week is they have a free day. Well, we don't get a free day as employees. I was an employee for over 40 years. I worked full-time in corporate America and the last few years in a bank, but before that, corporate. Well, that was corporate as well. But anyway, you're going to have your free time in your travel time. And I know you may be working from home now and you don't have travel time. In that case, I'm going to ask you to dedicate 20 or 30 minutes before you start work and 20 or 30 minutes when you're through with work to yourself, where you're not working and you're not doing things in the house. You're listening to a book on tape or a podcast or talking to a friend. Set a timer because it can't keep going. It's just a little free time for you. This is your only free time. When you're driving, it's wonderful because you can listen to these things while you're driving and there's no one who can come in your office. There's no one who can come in your basement if you're working in the basement. You are just having free time. And it's very, very good for you to do that. So that's your free time. And then on Wednesdays, they do planning and desk day. So for you, I suggest you do planning and desk day on Sunday afternoons, later in the day. Planning and desk day does take a couple of hours. It's got 4 parts. It's got a food part, a financial part, an inbox part, and a planner part. So 4 parts. So you're going to make sure your food is in order, your fridge is clean, not cleaned. You're not going to give it a big clean with, taking everything out. You're just wiping things up and putting things together and getting rid of things that don't need to stay in the fridge any longer, so that when you get groceries this week, there's a place for those things to go and you can see what you need. You're going to do that. You're going to check your pantry and you're going to check your freezer to see what you've got on hand. You're going to make a menu based on what you have and a grocery list based on what you're missing. You need things for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So look and see. If this is where you get your cleaning supplies, do you need something? If you don't need it, don't buy it. I have clients who open up things when I first start helping them declutter in their homes when I'm mentoring them, and they'll have 4 or 5 of the same thing because they had such clutter in there they didn't realize it was there. So look hard before you buy anything else, because we want you to get rid of these excess things where you just have 1 bottle of vinegar and 1 bottle of Mrs. Myers or whatever, okay? Not 5. All right, for cleaning purposes, vinegar. Next is, okay, so we've done the food part and we made our grocery list, which kind of goes into finance, because now you're going to look at your budget to see if you're on budget for that grocery list. And you won't know if you're on budget in that grocery list unless you know the prices of the food, and you probably don't because they change all the time. A good idea is to put it on Instacart or to put it on Walmart's website or whatever. Doesn't mean you have to use it, but you can see about how much it's going to cost. So you can say, wow, maybe I better not get that ribeye this week. Maybe we'll get something less expensive because I'm going above my budget. You have to be self-disciplined, which is a form of self-love. Okay, so grocery list, and then you're going to order the groceries so that because you work, you can pick them up on the way home, or you can delegate that to your spouse or older child to pick up the groceries on the way or out and about. They can bring your groceries home. Okay, so that saves you. And then we've got the next part of that is the inbox. So you're going to go, you need to balance your checking account too. Balance your checking account. You're to see if you're on track. How are you doing? And look at your budget. See if everything's on track. Every week, it'll be easier and easier as you do it. The first time you do it, it'll be really hard and it'll take a long time because you're way behind. But once you catch up, it's going to be good. The next thing we're going to go into is our inbox. That inbox is created as a result of decluttering paper every week. So it should have, you've gone through 6 inches of paper all week. 99% of paper clutter is trash. So you should have a few things in there. Maybe something needs to be filed. Maybe you need to put something in your planner. Maybe you need to call somebody about something. Maybe you need to pay something. That's in your inbox. And then we're going to go straight into the planner itself. So we've done food, we've done finance, we've done inbox, and now we're doing the planner. So you're going to take your planner and you're going to plan your week out from Sunday to Saturday. What are you going to do every day? How long are you going to be at work? So you just kind of draw a line that blocks out that time, because this is not about work. This is not your work planner. This is your life planner. This is for you. So you're going to say, okay, I'm going to plan to do my devotions 30 minutes first thing in the morning. So I'm going to get up 30 minutes early to do that. And then I'm going to do my morning routine, and I'm going to plan on doing the weekly home blessing hour throughout the week. You're going to try that maybe. So you put what you're going to do. So I'm doing dusting, I'm doing glass, I'm going to do trash cans, I'm going to do vacuuming, and I'm going to do mopping. And then I'm going to do sheets on Saturday. So you write that down, and then maybe write what you're having for dinner, so that when you get ready to look at this planner at night before you go to sleep, which is something I want you to do, you can see that tomorrow you're going to have chicken. So you have to go back to the fridge because you forgot to take it out and put it in the refrigerator so it can start thawing for tomorrow's dinner. Or you need to take the crock pot out because you're making a crock pot meal, so you don't forget first thing in the morning to put your chicken in the crock pot or whatever. Or you better yet, a prepped freezer meal that goes in the crock pot. I love those. So that's going to happen every night. You're going to look at your planner every night. You're also going to check the weather and see what it's going to be, so that when you lay out your clothes and your before bed routine, you can pick out the right clothes. And if you do work outside the home, maybe you have a special meeting and you need to be in a suit that day, so maybe you need to have that in your planner. Oh, a special meeting tomorrow. So, oh yeah, I'm going to wear my navy suit. So get that out, and your heels and all that stuff. Okay? All right. Next is on Thursday, the at-home homemakers do errand day. But for you, I'm going to suggest that you do your errands on your lunch hour or on your way home or your way to work. So you'll have to plan it out. So if your errand is to drop something off at the Goodwill, maybe you can do that on your way to work. Maybe they're not open then, and they won't be open until you leave. So you do it on your way home. And you'll have to remind yourself at work that you're going to stop by the Goodwill. Maybe you need to put a sticky on your steering wheel, so when you get in, it's like, oh yeah, I got to go to Goodwill. That stuff's in the trunk. Because otherwise, I know, I'm you. I know how it is. You ride around with it for 3 weeks unless you remind yourself. Okay. Then the next thing that we're going to do is any other errands. So maybe you need to pick something up from the jewelry store, or maybe you need to. I've already taken care of groceries. Remember we delegated that. Or maybe it's you. So maybe you need to pick your groceries up on the way home. You've arranged to have them ready for when you get off work. So that's another reason you might want to have a sticky somewhere to remind yourself, yeah, I'm picking up groceries. Or a reminder in your phone that dings. Something that tells you you've got to pick up something or deliver something. Okay, so that's errand day. It kind of works into your day. If you're working from the home, then on your lunch hour, you may have to go do that. You do need a lunch hour when you work from home. Then we've got Friday car and purse day. Again, another easy one to do while you're working on your break. Car and purse day is super easy. You're just cleaning out the car real quick, and you're not vacuuming it, you're not Windexing it, you're just getting the trash and the toys and things that don't belong in there out, and promising yourself that you're going to not allow that to happen anymore. And then purse, just go through your purse, get rid of the tissues, the receipts that you haven't saved that you didn't really need to save, like a Taco Bell, a $2 Taco Bell receipt. Do you really need that? Maybe you do. I don't. Gum wrappers, things like that. The baby's pacifier, all that comes out, and you reorganize your purse. Maybe wipe it down. So you can do that on a break. And then that's it. We have Saturday Family Fun Day and Sunday Renew Your Spirit Day. So Family Fun Day is going to happen when you're through doing the job that we talked about. And the job that we talked about is the weekly home blessing hour and the zone. So if you've gotten those two things done, if you've saved it all for Saturday, that's 2 hours, plus put away time, completing the process time. So if you got up at the same time you get up to go to work and you got it done, then you've got the rest of the day for your family to have fun with. Okay, you're not going to worry about anything else. You're going to have fun with your family. Okay? All right, and then we're going to go to checking this planner in the morning and checking it at night. So in the morning, you're checking it to see what you have to do. And before you go to bed, you're checking it to see how you did and what's coming up for the next day. The other thing we're doing is there's 2 other things I haven't mentioned. Besides the clutter checks 3 times a day, there's a toy check. That's for when you have babies, little children who are still dumping toys as part of their play and learning. So those toys are going to get picked up 4 times a day when you're home. So after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, and before bed. You'll notice that the before breakfast, or the after breakfast rather, and the after bed and before bed, after breakfast, before bed, those are very minimal, if anything, because your child hasn't had time to really play yet. But the thing that you're going to find is if you do pick it up, you're going to find one or two things that got kicked under the table or whatever, and you'll put them up. Or maybe the child did dump out some stuff. Just put it back. They're going to learn again because they love to dump it out. Have a single container for all these toys. Don't worry about separating them into categories. Just a single container that they can play with. If you have an older child and they're dumping out toys and not playing with them, they're just getting them out of the way. It's time to declutter some of their toys. Of course, if they're shared toys, then the baby's going to play with the dump toys and the other ones are going to play with the bigger toys, and that's fine too. But 4 times a day, toys off the floor back into a basket or a container. Let's see what else. I think that's it. Clutter checks and that. There's one other thing. Let me go back and look again. See how we forget. I think that might be it. Oh, I know what it was. Friday night is date night. So you want to plan something to do with your spouse that does not involve your children. Dates are not for children. Children take all of your attention. You need a date night with just you and your husband. Excuse me. Yes, sir.
The nurse is in there.
Uh-huh. Does she need me?
She said no. She said she's going to give me an emergency.
Oh, dear.
She said I'm not going to stay.
Okay, fine. Make sure her neck is okay. Okay, thank you, baby. All right, thank you. Thank you, baby. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm going to have to go. But that's what happens every Saturday for you guys. So you can enjoy the rest of your day doing your family fun day. And then you can enjoy Sunday as Renew Your Spirit Day. And it's kind of a family day as well. Just spend the late afternoon, not too late, maybe 2 or 3 in the afternoon or when your children nap or whatever, planning out your, in that quiet time, planning out your week and doing the planning and desk day, okay? All right, that's it for today. I'm gonna see these little comments that happened during the call, and then I've got to go take care of my mother and the nurse. So, Caroline Watts, English Rose, says hello from England. Hi, Caroline. Pat Hinkie says good morning. Caroline says she's a new subscriber and she's loving the channel and the Flylady system. Thank you, Caroline, and we're so happy to have you here. Welcome. Pat Hinkie said, just had grocery delivery. Yes, grocery delivery is an excellent option. Hi, Hope. She said, oh, my Lanta, your hair is so pretty. Thank you, Hope. Yes, roll tide, Pat said. Yasmin Sierra is here. Hello, Yasmin. K-Tex says, good morning, Kat. Kristen from Texas. Hi, Kristen. Sharon Aloni is here. Hi, Sharon, one of my mentees. How are you doing, Sharon? Caroline Watts said, good morning, everyone. It's 3:35 in the afternoon here. Caroline also said, Kat and Flylady have revolutionized how I clean and run my home. Thank you so much. My most sincere pleasure, Caroline. Ginger Votter is here, one of my mentees. Hi, Ginger. Anna B said, hello, Kat. Thank you for the videos and calm advice. It's helping to keep me on the straight and narrow amidst this COVID craziness, which we pray is soon coming to an end. Caroline said she agrees. Grace Mann is here from New Jersey. Hi, Grace. Jacqueline Ludlow says, thanks for still working and being here whilst your mom isn't well. Thank you, my love. Double A, Amber, I'm so glad I caught you, and I'm so happy you're here, Amber. So good to have you. And Jacqueline said, Caroline, I am from England as well. Awesome. All right, ladies, I'm sorry that I'm having to cut this short today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Know that I love you very much, and I want you to always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.